I really hate how Windows can just say, no, we're going to use a default mic. And whatever, I get it at a point regardless. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody. I don't know if I caught attention to it yesterday, but I was drinking a Monster during that Twirl in the Sky stream. That was a mistake. Because I was up for half the night just like sitting there. Like sitting there annoyed at myself. Bobby was loving it, but like... I just got no sleep.
Well, you know who I am. I figure you've got a reason for coming back. You want something? Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable
I got
salvagers ever got.
bored something trying to figure out what happens with the
dead. So
feed.
it seems every day or so some salvager comes.
One, apparently there's a
claiming
lightsaber
they're
in there.
owned by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing.
And two, I
makes
learned
me
something
sick.
else that like I'm
Garrick
kind of
says
curious
you
if I
won
can
a
do.
claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he. But that you.
I guess I can't yet. Oh yeah, also. Apparently, I can... One, give her that dorky visor. Oh, so I can remove it now. Nice. Like, I had a mental note. I think I wanted to show off on, like, the things that I saw. I don't remember any of them. Though I do have a rough idea of where we are going. There's something I did discover along the way. Apparently that Jedi we saw in the insect... with the insects. The Stray Part 1. Apparently she is new, or quote-unquote new, to the restoration parts. It doesn't appear in the original.
What? Who is that? Oh, it's you. I heard you turned in the corpses to Zeron. What a waste. You could have been rich, you fool.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Oh, right now I remember. There's something I did discover about that vault. I'm trying to find, like, Will. Dantry, Will, and all that jazz. That was surprisingly hard. I got spoiled about a lot of things in this level, just like learning across the board. I was trying to figure out, like, what exactly I can type in to get the will. But apparently it's possible to get a lightsaber from that reward, but like, it is very clear dark side points that are as self-serving as you can get. We're now looking for the droid room, aren't we? I will say though, it's so very nice that like, we don't have to fight in here. And now we head down to the vault. What if that noise was supposed to be the explosion? I suppose there could be a lightsaber in here as well. We'll see on that one. Okay, down the hole some more. But like, we need to keep talking to the military guy. But there's something he can say that like, I really want to show off if possible. Oh? Why not overload the terminal? Or is that the terminal in question? Even before it hasn't blown up yet, and that's why. What's up, P3? Oh, the noise. If this doesn't work, we'll look it up, eh? But while that's happening, before stream I popped in to give Joe the passive view. I thought he was playing Doom, but turned out no, he was playing Far Cry 1 of all things. Because Far Cry 1 is a lot... different a game than I would have thought. This is the work pad of Durga Chester, the late head Technician of the Jedi Enclave. There's a personal note written here. It's been a couple weeks and no one has come for me. I can only assume the Enclave was destroyed topside and now buried alive in here. I tried using the equipment in the storage room to hack, force, yield, weld, or blow that flaming security door open. But nothing I tried works and now I'm running out of food. Not a fun way to go, I can't help but note. Empty mask? By the huts. Oh, those masks! No, because that looks dumb. There's sort of be more loot in here. I'm surprised no lightsaber parts. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Alrighty then. Well, a little bit more Witcher. I suppose on that note, Joe was fighting like mutants or some shit. Along with mercenaries who were just like popping out the woodwork. Well, no, not woodwork, literally just popping out of the trees. Like, what are mutants doing in Far Cry? What the scenes with like liberating like shit old countries? It's just something that came in later. But on that note, only one real place to go right now. That's the military guy wants to finally let us do a thing. No, actually, the military guy seemed like the one in the white. Should we out the other guy? I say we out the other guy. Also, then me always getting the odd frame drop, and I'm curious why. If it proves to be a problem, we might stop and restart KOTOR II. Well, it's freaking enough that I notice it, but like, it's not freaking enough that it bothers me. Which, how long have I been using this laptop today? Thanks to the insomnia. The fact that I can't answer that question is a worrying sign. You know, when I was younger, I used to be militant with, like, turning off my laptops at a certain time. And I was just like, where did the militantness get me? And I hate that that's just kind of my lasting question with a lot of things nowadays. Like, where did trying to treat others equally get me? Don't want to do that, but it's like,
It's you again. You want... He did he? What's this about? I know we don't agree on this, but he's crossing a line. He lives in his sheltered, settler world. He doesn't know what some people are capable of. So he's asked you to go looking into what I'm up to. If I didn't need every last man here... Appreciate. Alright, I can use
okay, so I
help.
do need to out the guy to do
Can't
this.
tell anyone. There's a mercenary captain near what's left of the Jedi Enclave's courtyard. His name is Dopak. Just tell him that I said, go ahead. That's all. You have questions, but it's like this conversation never happened, got it? Just do it. It'll help out Kunda. We can talk more later.
I want to do this, because I got spoiled on it trying to find out the will. And it sounds really, like, awesome. I wonder what go ahead means. Maybe he is trying to betray us. Or maybe he's trying to become the new leader of the mercenaries. I feel the fact that we're going to Goodies 2 suits kind of outs what it is beforehand. Can't help but note there. I will say though, because of the headache, forgive me if I'm a little bit more silent again this week. Might be a bit of a shorter stream because of said headache.
I don't suppose you're here to hire us. It's been a long time since we've had a paying job. Some of us are getting jumpy. What does the militia have to say to us? Any of our men get into trouble? I think that Zeron is 3 cards short of a Pazak deck. You can tell him you've delivered your message. Thanks. Now get out of here.
What do you
I
say
don't
after that?
suppose you're here to...
Oh, I shouldn't know he was ready to fight us. Glad we settled that. With nothing happening. I'll send the message. I'll check with the guy, see if like I need to send the message back. Or confirmation back. But after that, then like we'll probably be good to go save Mr. Grumpy. Go aside, cause I passed him. That guy that asked us for the thingies in the cave. Those spy network. Really outs what the military guy is doing, but like all it really does is just make the other guy temporarily in charge.
It's you again. Well, you know who you want. I don't have anything to say about that. We can talk more later.
Okay. And now off to the cave we go! On the side, because headache, I spent a decent amount of the day grinding Power Wars. Cause I'm in the state that I feel like I can stream, but like I have enough backlog that like I can skip a day out of headache. And like, I feel bad about it, but I almost wanted to speed one the Shrek pack. Guess so, then I can grab that one achiever. But like, early on into Duloc, the gingerbread house fee started up. I just thought to myself, fuck it, I just need a gingerbread house fee then. Like, I will clean Duloc if I have to, but like, if I can move on, then like, okay, I guess I'll just move on. Hello there.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
The mercenary, the bright side, and the kidnapping now?
This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now.
Can we work out some kind of deal?
I follow my orders, and nothing you can offer will change that. Besides, we're gonna get rich off the bounty for this Jedi.
I mean, fair. Can I ask you a question?
I'm not in a question-answering mood. You're not supposed to be here. Leave or face the consequences.
I want to know how much.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
Well, on that note... The layer one's going down relatively without a fight. Alright, this is going relatively without a fight.
Time to take you down to size.
Man, it's such a change up from usual with this game so far. Let's go this way just to cover Atom.
Everyone down.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda
Would be
is
nice.
in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control of this system. Still, I'm
So how
surprised
would
were
you
able to
being
get
sent
this
off to
far.
Nasadar help?
Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on, every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Eh,
I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment.
how can I help?
If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator
But
Adari.
you-
Time is of the essence.
Whatever. I do know that he has his lightsaber on him. This data pack contains orders from Oscorp to senior mercenary officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Chains. And are planning an immediate attack on Kunda. With Mr. Dari dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities. Completely undetected by the Republic, all preparations for the mercenary attack have been made and they could attack Kunda at any moment. Any other bits of loot? Well, I'm still stuck on that. Like, okay, you get shipped off to Nasadar, and then what? Or, okay, when you're about to get shipped off, you pull out your lightsaber and start killing. Okay, and then what's the difference between that and what I just did?
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. That is correct, and I want you to help me.
Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
I'm not interested.
You better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on.
Two
unless you're
Jedi
working for
interfering
me.
with your plans, by the way.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
For one. Holy shit! Well then. Alright then. I do, but not like that.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
We're here to rescue the
You're
Jedi.
highly trained veterans, and you're just a settler with a toy blaster. We're taking the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa, and that is the end of that. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now.
Bring yourself
I
then.
warned you, but I'm glad you didn't.
Well, first, you gotta gain.
Everyone down!
I mean, actually, if you want to just get in there, feel free. But I suppose I'm getting in there too, aren't I?
Time to even the odds.
That's just that, and it's fine. Not even bothering to heal, because I just might see it better with Twistin.
Everyone down! Let's settle this.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
How you gonna help in a cage?
When an opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment. If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. The mercenary... And now, since they lost their captive...
I'm really curious, like, how he intended to, like, send the message to be without me. But he can't just stay there indefinitely. And now this time we'll make a save in front of the cave. We've learned our lesson. Our circus healing up her force. I'm gonna go get some chocolate. That will help the head. Yes, I had chocolate. Hey, Spit. I have a bit of a headache, cause last night during Trails of, I drank a monster just to keep myself awake. It worked. It worked a little bit too... Oh, take a drink. Don't mind if I do. It worked, but it worked a little bit too well. So, I was up most of the night, and during the day I had a headache. How you doing? So we're walking into an ambush, and that's gotta be interesting. Damn. In hindsight, it's switched to the sword as well.
And I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. That is correct, and I want you to help me.
Where's the next one, maybe? Why attack Kunda?
You don't need to know the details, but I can tell you there are a lot of credits involved.
No, thank you.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me
As
to
a
take
kid,
Kunda.
I wanted
Of
a
course, I will
discolored
pay
eye
well for
like
your
this guy's
services.
got at his side. And then I learned that, like, usually when you got those kind of eyes, it's because of, like, a military injury. Like, you got shot or something. So don't me is like, as much as those eyes are cool, let's not.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans.
You
There is
told
a
that story on
considerable
stream
bounty on
before.
your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
I've been too late with that. Holy cow! Oh, that's bad. Oh, fuck.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the chat's not working again. You know, we're still fine. Okay, we're definitely switching to the melee right off the bat.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul.
I wonder if he
Leader of
is,
the
like,
mercenaries
actually
on
just
Dantooine.
hearing reports about Grumpy. Then again, they had Grumpy in captivity, didn't they? Like 2 hours, maybe 3.
That is correct, and I want you to help me.
I did get some sleep, just like nowhere near as much as I would have wanted.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda.
I wonder if that fuck is cause like saying on low power or cause you match that frequently.
You will make it
That's
easier
rough,
for me to
okay.
take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
But like because of that we might not go like the full 3 hours tonight.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi.
Definitely like one of those like play it by ear kind of
There is a
things.
considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Might get close to that once a month if I have a bad night. I mean, that's good, because I know you have insomnia problems. How mad did this become the blender? Which oath? Oh, they all play one anthem. Not crying one anthem anymore. What do I have in my mines? I have a gas mine. Repair kit, advanced repair kit. Advanced med pack. Well, I probably should be using those med packs, even if they are a little bit stingier in this game, I know. Well, fuck. Hang on. So I feel like we're a bit hosed. Yes, we are. And maybe it's about time to about out those mines.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
But like, regardless on if we end early or not.
According to my
I'm probably gonna
reports,
put this stream on
I have
window and
4
just go to bed
times as many
immediately.
soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men
But like, if
eradicating
I
the
still
people
have
of Dantooine,
insomnia for that
you will make
monster,
it
then I have
easier
different
for me to take
problems.
Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty.
If your
on
brain is still
that I
active
will
after
collect
3
on
hours,
unless
please
you're
consult the
working for me.
doctor.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Yes, they can. Ah, fuck. But is it a problem? Turk, I know it's very tempting, but don't shoot the mercenary. I need you to focus on healing. Damn it. I really had the right idea with that immediate flash mine. That was effective.
You are the Jet. According to my report, it is, of course. You'd better reconsider.
I like that we
can't have
say
a
that we're
Jedi
not
interfering with my plans.
interested, and he still pitches his stuff to
Men,
us.
I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Eh? A heal? Heal? So, look, please, calm the bloodlust just for a little bit. I think these mercs are doing better than the dedicated, like, Jedi hunters. Do I have an idea?
You are the Jedi. It isn't, of course.
Not interested.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
The dying mercenary die is so tempting, but like that screams dark side of the Force. There we go. Well, at it. Use the sock arm immediately. And just keep using it. Nice. Oh, that's enough of that now. I will play Kenzie one day. I keep seeing it on YouTube, and there's a guy that I follow on Twitter who loves it. Heal up, Zurich. Thank you. Welcome to Strain 7. How goes your day? Oh, we've kind of hit a bit of a wall. A little bit scared to heal up thanks to that. Is that emo what I think it is? No, it's some guy firing finger guns. There was that, like, screaming guy. Some Twitch stream was working fast. How many mercs are left? Just the one chasing me right now? Nah, didn't get out. So as you can probably guess, I am not very good at KOTOR 2. That's gutting.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries.
Well, like to double back to Kinsey, I've seen some wild, like, challenge ones of Kinsey.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers.
Like, somebody
as the
started with, like,
militia,
absolutely
and I'm
nothing in
committed
their
to taking
stats, or, like,
Kunda.
the barest
It
and
is
barest
inevitable
minimum.
that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine,
Or choosing to
you
just
will
be a
make it
merchant.
easier, of course. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my... Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
I mean, they've been handling me pretty well. Clean that off because the sock arm was working. Why were you status? Whatever. Now we'll level you up just so that you can start fighting more. I think that's fine. We'll use the sock arm enough. Just Atten for now. Now we need to one. No, sir. No. Her lust for blood. Limitless. Probably a master of this Sith way in her own right. Okay, there's 2 there. How many are chasing me? Just the 1 guy, it seems? 2, 4... So we can take out this 1 guy. Oh! Going back. Well, now what, Mr. Man? Okay, we'll heal up. Now what can we do to help Atten? Completely worth a sword, that's what we can do. I know. I think you just gotta be cannon fodder for a little bit, sorry. Power attack then. But the critical hit doesn't seem to be working. we'll just... Yeah, there's spawn camping Atten. So we can work this to our advantage, couldn't we? Yeah, I think Atten's respawning fast enough that they don't want to leave them. No, they're going after me now. Bugger. Hopefully now we can just do laps around Atten. You got my back? Nice. You're actually doing this. Yeah, we might be doing this. I don't like how often I'm using the cheese strats, but they're working. You know, fair enough, I didn't do rewards for any of those guys. I guess now we're just heading back to the settlement. Hello, that's new. Alright, lads, leave those alone, thank you. What's going on here? No, we can't ask him. I like that the defenses seem to be only going one way, though. That is the direction of the merc camp.
What do you want now?
I mean, what the administrator.
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attacked, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here would be mercenaries.
We'd had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
I'll be going now. I don't think you have any insight for me. I would presume Grumpy is somewhere around here. Yep, there he is.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you.
I still don't get how.
Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
I'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Hey! Who are you?
You heard what the administrator said. Each of us has to do what they can to aid in the defense of Kunda. See where you can lend a hand. We'll have time to talk more when this is all over.
I suppose that's reasonable, given the situation. Alright, Spit, out of pure curiosity, if you want to both perspectives, how's Joe's Far Cry 1 going? I did not expect the game to look like Doom. The fuck happened? Dunno, I'll find out. Thank you if you do. Suik. Suik. Look, I love T3, but you can't just keep punting him. What am I doing with these turrets? Maybe something inside the building then? The thing about the farm game... Comment. I wasn't getting about due for some sort of cozy farming game myself.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in no time.
Can't really afford no time.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in no time.
Oh! So getting caught to take a break to come back to Far Cry 1. Oh, why is he mentioning that before I head off? But he would get really robot-y and then the game would crash again. Oh, hello. As usual. I suppose if he's going down his list alphabetically, he would come to a farming game, wouldn't he? Because Far Cry, FAR, Farm, FARM. How many repair parts do I have? enough. Okay, how many items can we ditch for parts? Tempting stuff in here. Okay. Point value 1. Damn. Disruptor. Break down the rifle, cause we don't have a guy who can reuse rifles. They're both very flawless, but I'm kind of curious, like, how powerful we can get these droids. I hope we see these things fight, I gotta say. Perfect. I'm gonna save just in case on this one, though. No! We're on the good side. Well, I'm kind of curious about Far Cry 1 thanks to Watson Joe. But at the same time, it very much does not look like my kind of game. What else can I do to help? Apparently there's something I can do to fuck with the turrets. I learned that trying to figure out what happened with the will. Oh, there we go. I need a programming spike. You make any more? You make any more? That's different, so I think I'm one out. Oh no. Okay, so I can one out. Thank you, T3. Attack only hostiles. Hey! Think I can do it in here? I'm gonna take that as a no. We can't go anywhere else, so I presume that we are fit enough for combat. What do you have to say, though?
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
At least he admits it.
We've been told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now to avoid panic.
Do you require anything else, Jedi?
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it.
Yes, I should want more chocolate.
Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable
I have
chance they
your
will breach Kunda
Mr.
itself.
Swirl. It's
Anything
really good.
you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle. Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What does he say the first time?
At peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle. Soon.
We've been told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now.
So is he speaking metaphorically with the merc thing? Yeah, I don't think there's any other mercs around the area. Oh, time for war.
I'm worried about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need.
I thank you, Mr. Man.
Mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Any idea of what I can do to help?
Could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
So I'm talking to people?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly.
We were done those.
Traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause. When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final.
So I can talk to some guys and get them on the ground.
Administrator's the only hope we have. Without her, the settlers would just squabble.
Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
Ah!
Excellent. How did you deal with Joran? It has to be someone near their camp, and no one else lives around them. You might be right, but I doubt it. Are they
Can we
turning on
find the
their
thief
own?
with the Jedi?
Typical. That's about all I know. I've never
mind if I
seen the
do?
thief clearly. You have any idea who it is?
It was a young woman scared by the war.
So it isn't a salvager. No, the war affected different people, different
I don't think
ways.
it's a good idea to tell the
be
Jedi
alright.
hated to see what the Jedi are. I think I said it on the right
I
path.
guess I had it all wrong. I thought those salvagers were to blame. Look, if you see her again, tell her maybe we can work something out. I need help on my farm. She's already shown she knows something about farming equipment.
Oh?
I know a lot of people that need a second chance right about now. Here's your reward. Finally, I can get back to work.
Ooh.
Thanks for the help. I plan on... Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. I expect he's going to be very pleased.
I just had the mentals of the faces of Zeron. It's all the same face.
Salvagers are just thieves and scavengers. I can't... It's getting dangerous to even come to Kunda. I hear the Kinrath are attacking swoop bikes now.
I'm sick and tired of those mercenaries. Some people say Zeron is antagonizing them too much. I think he should do more.
I'm curious if I go to the salvagers, would they help? But looking at that fight with the mercs, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. I'm gonna take it from that to this online. But like, we're not playing Dinosaur Wars right now. I'm a lot more fragile than I would like to be. I just had that Midsummer's now of women just showing up within the Lubu.
What? Who is that? I heard you turned in the corpse. You aren't serious, are you? I'll assume it's a joke, because you don't look that dumb. No, I won't join any flaming militia.
Baga.
I hear you saved Joran. How many settlers would help us salvagers? You're all right by me.
Back again, huh? I don't know what more I can say to you, but it's nice to see you again, regardless.
Likewise.
I hadn't even thought of that. I know the militia will take just about anyone. I need the credits and would like working with people who'll actually watch your back. Well, I want to think it through, but I think I might just go to Kunda and sign up. Thanks for the idea.
Oh, Spit, do you know if the pod one earlier is somewhere? Or does he just read it's called mod?
Suitable distraction and entertainment for you. So, what shall we talk about? I have no real desire to put myself in harm's way for Dantooine. They haven't exactly made the salvagers stay here pleasant.
But then again, if he was, he'd be either here or...
Jerry says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
I hear you saved Joran. How many settlers would help us salvagers? I hear you saved Joran. How many settlers would help us? I hear you saved Joran. How how many settlers would help us salvagers.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up. But if he is down there, she will help, then like I'll do that. But if he's not down there, then like we just save ourselves from wasting time. By the way, the lady who voices that Padwa is just called Usagi. Doesn't seem like it. I think we're about done all that we really can do. And I have eaten too much of my chocolate. Now, really eating too much chocolate is a problem I think many of us want to have. Like, yeah, I could place the mines here, but like, I'm not sure how much that's gonna help. Plus, they'll be probably using up my mines, and I kind of don't want to do that. So hopefully I've done all that I can to make this war go my way.
I was right about you. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have to... That's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans. You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm not certain, but we've done a lot.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries...
I was really curious if you've got what into the mines.
Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
What's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Yeah, I trust him.
Alright, you take 1 squad and defend the front entrance. I'll take another and guard the back. One will park outside the administrator's office. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
You talk with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
Fair point.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
What we're about to do is dangerous, but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking from you, and we have to give it our all to stop them. So look around you, that's what we're fighting for. Each one of us to back the other up. You can win this if we work as a team.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
I know, she's got stitches in his eye. I'm curious what happens if you don't do that. Definitely bringing Atten in. I like it all A posing. Look. This is really cool though. There's a fucking firing line. Wait, no, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Too late. What happened to Atten? Oh, there he is. Now lads, fall back. Why do they have things on their heads?
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
I wondered if that was gonna happen or not.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Do you not notice the battle droids right behind you? Don't back away.
No idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
I didn't sign on for this cold-blooded slaughter, Ascol.
I was wondering when you would betray me, Dopak. Not simple.
That's why I had you send a message for the general as a side
Sorry
viewer.
I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Does nobody notice the battle droids? Oh, hey, the smuggler guy. Scavenger guy. This is a massacre.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this place. We are a humble community.
We won't
This
be.
conflict has greatly diminished
We
our
won't
resources.
take sauce.
I
We'll be
hope this
good.
reward will be sufficient.
That's just ego.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe.
I know it's
in
because of the
small
prep work, but I expected that battle to go a lot worse.
I feel certain that the administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Well, the Jedi.
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces
I know he's
and
saying
retreat
we
to
now.
places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are the other
We've
Jedi?
chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
How can you contact
We
each
cannot.
other?
And we have
Well, this is a
resolved not
stupid
to until
plan.
we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And what then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
So, this is a very smart plan, I'm guessing.
You have more questions for me? We are at war, but it is unlike
Okay, that
any
is a
war we have
different
fought
trade of
before.
questions.
We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Why did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds, places of suffering, all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
And then what?
The Miraluka world of KOTOR taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not
I
on
should
KOTOR
talk to
when
this
it was
guy
destroyed,
with...
but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after KOTOR that the few of us
Apprentice.
left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi. You have more questions for me? I suppose there's something I should show you. It will keep you alive long
Oh.
enough to prove useful. I'm only going to demonstrate this once. This is the Sheen form, a defensive stance that's good when you're outnumbered, which is most of the time. This form will increase your ability to deflect blaster fire, and it increases the odds of dealing critical strikes against your attackers.
Is that why his boss battle during the dark side of the
I don't
Force is
know
such
how
a
you
pain in the
learned that
ass?
so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Where'd he go? I made a mistake, haven't I?
Thanks for your help with the mercenaries. I hope someday I'll be able to return the favor.
Huh. Would he be at the Jedi Temple? So while I'm doing this, I suppose switch over to the ladies, shouldn't I? I can't imagine he's not in the courtyard or that little meeting room.
Back again, huh? But it's nice to see you again, regardless.
I was gonna say, man, this should pop one in the mercenary camp. No, Mr. Man. This was the mean spot now. Well, fuck. Definitely a mistakes were made kind of moment. There's something else that just occurred to me. That's tiny, but I hope we can fix that.
I heard you were responsible for driving the mercenaries off this rock. That's good. Dantooine was getting too crowded for my taste. I still got some Jedi junk left to sell. You buying?
What are you selling?
Certainly. Take...
That blondie cat I was hearing behind me. So check out the mercenary camp, then I guess it's time to move on. I'm happy because like we got the lightsaber. Oh, hello. What are you three just still doing here?
Can I help you? Just trying to make a living. At least there's still people in the galaxy who know our value. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right?
Alrighty then. I feel like this resilience is going to greatly pay off. Also, just quickly pop in and ask the locals, see if their opinions on the Jedi have changed. Now one is very clearly, like, saved them all from certain death. Yeah, we can probably move on. Check out the next planet at least. I'm not bloody in a headache.
Thanks for helping out the militia.
Those mercenaries were pushovers.
That's fair, we can also do some looting.
Those mercenaries were pushovers.
I'm curious if there are outcomes where the mercenaries almost win and they acknowledge that. Like, dark side ones are very clear, like, you help the mercenaries. I'm just curious how detailed the battle could be.
I heard what you did for us. Thank you.
Not got comment on the lightsaber?
They say the Jedi saved us from the mercenaries. I guess we should stop blaming them for the troubles on Dantooine.
We learned the ass up!
They say the Jedi saved us from the mercenaries. I guess I should stop blaming them for the troubles on Dantooine.
The world is healing!
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying
Aye.
recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
So how are you looking? Oh. Are you gonna have the Vibro Blade? Oh, that's the Dildar. You can't quit mutts, can you, lady? Not the tiding visor. Anyway.
Soon you shall know pain.
We're probably not going to be using the melee attack much, I feel. Like the last game.
You are no match for
Well, that's bad. But we got a level up. What do we got? Oh, repair. You don't have enough points. Oh, I've got no more points. Okay. Two-handed, Corson. May as well on that one, because that's probably the most safe sounding one so far. Doesn't like the feats have many things that I'm into. The Jedi, but that's not party wide. Oh, I get points for being a Master Jedi. That's good to know. Well, on that note, nada. We got enough. You are closer to death. Do I have an iron grenade? No, I do not. I mean, it doesn't mean much to, I feel like a tip. What is her name? I need to get it back up before I see her name. Good to know. One more slash.
Failing, Master.
Processor? Oh!
those cursed soldiers that tore up Kunda. Now I have to fix everything you busted. I'll bet you weren't thinking of that.
I was not, and I don't give a fuck. Sorry, Mr. Man.
Greetings, Jedi.
I go
If
now.
you will excuse me.
Oh, sorry. I'll be nice to him then. Did that make up for the chemicals? Let's know into the plane, Parzak. Oh, are you? What are you studying?
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have. It's not just the hardships of the people, but something more. You are right, but there is something more at work here.
Something about the worlds themselves?
Yes. These dead worlds, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. But sometimes, well, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on KOTOR, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged, sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand and then it just slips away.
I know that feeling.
So close.
Oh, so you're doing some manipulation. I saw you had no idea.
I do not. I do think there is some greater plan at work here. Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations.
I wonder if he was going to name
named
drop them accidentally.
Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked. I know not how.
Foreshadowing! For the time we're in team maintenance. Back. I want to equip the items for it. On that note though, where's Bao? You ain't Bao. If we find the closet, we'll work on our boy. But there's T3, so you know what? That's security. Now these help, none of these help. Oh, here. Beggars. Fuck. Let's get these stupid things off us then. It also occurs to me I could have used Force Valor.
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
One-handed lightsaber. Pilot! Nice. I doubt that's gonna work forever, but we'll get a look. I like the deflection because we're gonna be fighting a lot of gun guys for now. Ooh. That's a bad idea, but at the same time, like, it works. Mr. Violet, Power Crystal. Ah. I don't need the defense penalty. I will take that. You can tell who we're gonna be bringing next time, can't you?
My life for yours. I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings.
I only taught you to make you stronger, not to serve me.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not. I will answer what I...
Are you able to see?
My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain. Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Ahsoka has gone through a lot of pain.
My master did not cause the end of the planet you speak of. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same, the death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred
Well,
of
up
the
to
Jedi
what,
unites
4
them.
Jedi now?
All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you.
Hey, there he is.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
I would have just done it in the one. What were you and our sword hold?
I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
No, that's just you, a glutton.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
At least, what is at least 4 other now defunct versions of you in the galaxy?
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique. Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check
I
the
hope
ship's
you realize
records,
the viewer
then we will
now.
settle this matter once and for all.
SK-47 is going to be asked whenever possible.
You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols.
He just sits like Captain America.
So it seems I need you
That one meme.
for the time being.
The assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags
He
that
said
you
the
wish
thing.
removed from the galaxy. Master, oh how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again. Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid.
Fair point, well made.
In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
It was certainly dawn.
Yes,
Void then.
Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Ooh. Why did they get Darkseid for that?
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential potential vulnerabilities to exploit. I have found several.
You're a good person. What abilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I've come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy. Statement. Oh, Master, please. Of
That
course
being
they
said,
are.
we are probably
Anytime
not gonna
you
give me
inconvenience or
affinities with
jeopardize yourself for
HK-47 this
another,
one.
It is a vulnerability. In any event, I feel compelled to point out that your self-destructive path of pacifism and sacrifice will only lead to your doom. That may be a trifle melodramatic, but frankly, it is something that all Jedi should hear. And I have been rehearsing the speech for some time.
Why are you studying me?
Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And, of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
Protect me?
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might be
Hey, Joe.
our prior relationship. It has happened
Spit
before.
told me that you switched over to a farming game.
Know your weaknesses. Should I be required to assassinate
Sorry to
you?
hear that, like, you couldn't fix the Far Cry save. So, man, Far Cry 1 is a lot different game than I pictured a Far Cry 1 to be.
Statement.
Anyway, as you can see, we found the best boy.
Interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
Which means that we are talking. Interrogation?
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose to believe.
As you might have guessed, HK-47 is a very violent mother hugger.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
And I know you had that one save file where your inventory was glitching out. Never mind. So we talked to her again.
Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations.
And how is that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation.
Which would be the former.
The atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
And that's part of what I did during the wars.
Statement. I suspected as much, Master. There are few who would discuss such things with an assassination droid, and that is perfectly understandable. I mean, what use is there for communication in a galaxy such as ours? Understanding.
But I do hope that you fixed the save file, or at least I managed to replace it.
You are right to remain silent about your past.
Hopefully it'll be easier, because, like, you know what to do now.
Such things brings, and it is far preferable to share such traumas.
Why'd you ask me about the Mandalorian Wars?
Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant
Not
lives.
wrong, sadly, 47, not
You see,
wrong.
Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world,
Not wrong, 47, not fucking wrong.
even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize
with a very human perspective.
Statement. Master, please. Any comparisons between me and your meatbag status leaves a fluctuating, intermittent charge through my control clusters. I was
That's why I said it.
to bring death and its impact to your attention.
Meatbag. How is that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself.
Like, in the old lore, HK-47 became such a fan favorite. Like, he showed up in both the MMOs.
You brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt
Nowadays, he is non-canon, and Chuck Wendig replaced him with like a not HK-47 called Mr. Bones. But Mr. Bones is a lot less funny of a character.
Retort. Oh, Master, I am attempting to justify nothing, merely making an observation. Nothing would
But like, I think Disney lore in general doesn't want to be as mean as 47 can be. As you can probably hear by him talking. I think Mr. Bones went in on a bit of a bad hand, even past Wendig. But like, there are some forms of humor where like you do have to be mean to some degree. Homicidal Robot is definitely one of those forms.
Yes, General?
Nothing to talk about? Okay. T3, but we already talked to T3. So I think it's just Atten and Krella that we're looking for. Which we really want to talk to Krella right now. Getting mild headache.
Something up?
I have a question for you.
What did you want to know?
Oh, enough about the bloody Parzak. I say we go Korriban, because we're probably going to be using our dark side characters. But I want to have some fun with vistas. And we are definitely bringing HK-47 with us now. But we are leaving the Jedi homeworld. Not for good. Not for now. I'm kind of impressed those Sith statues stayed. Game. KOTOR is a very old game. It is currently frozen. We might be going back. And that is why we saved before we left. Which, I pointed this out a lot during KOTOR 1. But it's not really feasible for BioWare / Actually, do you know? Well, now you know. Not really feasible for BioWare or Obsidian to design for hardware 20 years later. But like, because of that, game isn't the most stable thing. Can we just not go to Korriban?
This is
there we go.
Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would
I hope you can hear his call, V6, because you're going out there.
The grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
Which Chloe does good work. I really should commission her more. Like, we're filled up in her emote slot, so it's like, if we commission her more, we should do something else with it. What happened here?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained.
Which is why, or the actual reason why the World 2 exists. The Sith tend to eat each other very quickly.
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here.
Like, have you ever heard the whole... Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
You should go to
Darth
the ruins
Plagueis
of the old academy.
was
If there are any
Palpatine's
traces here
teacher.
of Sith, that is where they would be.
The reason why the actual reason why the Jedi don't tell you that story is because by that point in the movie, the story had ended maybe 4 months. Or somewhat recently.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without.
So I remember Plagueis saw the start. Oh. Why'd you come with me?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
You know, I remember Plagueis saw the start of the Clone Wars. And I know that he didn't see the end. I don't remember how much of the Clone Wars he saw.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed.
The academy is on the other side of this valley.
So I'm guessing we're not gonna have a turbo grandma on the controls.
And even the fallen Sith live still.
Like that one Tahoe lady. I made that joke and I just had to mince him as a player in the bikie outfit. Oh, that lady, you're gonna have to ask class how you pronounce her name. The Tahoe biker lady. Or Tahoe biker grandma. Look, game. I know it's a bad idea, but HK-47.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith lords.
Nobody values history in this place, do they?
With the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
But these ruins are ruined. Now, is that what I think it is? Is that the Sith that wanted to atone after death?
This way leads to the tomb of Ajanta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
Tell me more.
Ajanta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajanta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
You sound like you disapprove.
One who has fallen so far and done so much evil does not deserve redemption. In a way, such a turning from one's nature is cowardly, a betrayal of the self.
KOTOR II in some ways has aged very poorly, i.e. like the under the hood stuff. On the actual writing perspective though, oh well.
Perhaps, but redemption is a form of spiritual collapse, a fall few recover from.
What became of the blade?
Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did Ajanta Paul. That is only speculation, however.
We
Where
definitely
Revan
did
wanders
loot it.
now is knowledge that only Revan holds.
I know. But sadly, Revan does not have a very happy fate. Off in space somewhere, there is a Sith Emperor.
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on
The
Korriban.
fuck happened to you? Well, I
doubt
suppose it
there
has
is
been a
much
couple
to be gained
years.
from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
They like Revan, now atoned, tried to put a stop to the Sith Emperor.
This was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
Are you saying modern Jedi are poorly skilled with the lightsaber?
If you were to face an ancient Sith Lord in combat, you would learn that we are as children playing with toys compared to the prowess of the old masters.
Don't new things bad, Krilla? What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Hord's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
Anyway, Revan tries to kill the Sith Emperor. And he gets himself, like, stuck in a prison for a couple hundred years. I mean, poor Revan didn't get to see his son grow up.
Successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy.
You got stuff in your eyes
When
again,
Revan
Blondie.
left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
Like, honestly, if you want one bit of advice from the Sith this stream, they call Pretty Cat. Is that, like, infighting kills moments. The Sith will ultimately never control the galaxy because, like, the second they start, like, repopulating, they start, like, infighting and destroying each other.
You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
What? What are these guardians?
Hisses are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark side. As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hisses are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hisses as thralls to their will.
On one hand, thank you, Blonde. Okay, there's 3 of them. I'm just not worried about your eyes, that's all. I wish you could see what I'm seeing with, like, the sleep, like, all in your eyes. Anyway, though. That's the HK, what do you have? Oh yeah, we got the flamethrower. We're kind of just grabbing whatever we have, aren't we? Alright, on that note. Zurich. Oh, that's bad. Oh. That looks fine to me. When do we get the next resurrection? Much later. That at least confirms that, like, there's a higher level cap at Train 1. Barrier. Just as Jedi. I could do the status field. Wait, no. We get the multi-saber toss. Oh yeah, but this is we need you up. I should level her up as well. I really don't want to lose this battle. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another ±1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
What are you playing?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating. Whatever, cheater.
Can I play?
Sure, but I don't have any more credits to bet, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Republic Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to win. But ultimately our decisions are of no consequence.
It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass the time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
A Monopoly. Hi.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you.
I wondered that.
This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden.
Kind of wish we weren't having this conversation with HK barely alive.
Why would someone
Plus, that makes his walking much more fitting.
Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Huh? I'm kind of surprised T3 doesn't repair the memory core enough for one to... You have to remember Wyvern. Alright, on that note... No looting. What the fuck?
Systems failing, Master.
I see that. Just the one, right? Yes. We can bait them out one at a time, that might be useful. No, back off. Okay, so now in theory, use the revitalize.
This one was long.
Or two, we do this. But you're already a Jedi, so I don't think it really matters. Well, Sith, but same difference. It is going so much better.
A weakness revealed.
Alright then, no looting.
Ready to serve.
No, you're not really, to be honest. I'm surprised you're not all the way in the dark. But like, you want a bad guy that has no remorse, HK-47. Because he was. Even now, he's still like a little bit scuffed up.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
No, just some questions. Oh?
Statement. Excellent. No doubt one of your allies has turned on you and needs to be dispatched. Which one is it? The annoying pilot? I certainly hope it is not the T3 unit. Destroying him would provide little.
Don't you touch T3.
Demeaning.
He's your friend too.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
No, just some questions.
Ah, you wish... Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish...
No, he's not talking. But HK-40... Oh.
You can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients.
Anyway, HK-47 was Weaven's, like, personal assassination droid. He seems to have had his memory core fried, though. Among other problems that we'll probably find along the way. Tell me more.
The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now
That's
the
a
excavation
mood.
has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
We're not looting the other corpse. Oh, hello. God, a woman can't walk down the street without getting ambushed in some places.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Oh? You are firing your weapons. Like, Weaven never got to mass-produce HK-47. Somebody made, like, mass-production models anyway. Where did that robot go? It's K.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Is he not going to be useful for his friends? That's a little bit interesting, because he sounded like he was ready to kill them, like, 20 minutes ago. That might be a problem as well.
Listen, the wind from the cave tells of great power within, recently awakened.
Observation. This cave is infested with Shirax, a species of easy-to-kill winged pests. They shall prove useful for testing my blaster accuracy ratio.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave.
Nice with those force
I would
monsters.
advise you to finish your explorations within the academy before venturing into the cave.
That being said, though, I might take a piss real quick. Yeah, mate. I discovered while peeing my bed has been taken over. I am surprised that you two have not hopped on that bonky mart. Given how horny we can be sometimes. Huh?
Assassination protocol initiated.
Fair enough. Have fun, dudes.
You are no match for us.
They seem to be a pretty good match for you, Visa, I'm not gonna lie. What time is it? Oh, you almost made it to 3 hours. Yeah, we'll probably stop around the time we make it to the academy. It might be wise for me to take point, though. Ah, good point.
Yes, Master.
Yeah? Where'd you gone? No wonder you've been dying.
This door was left open on purpose. Someone is expecting us.
You can expect more than these beasts within the academy. Be prepared.
is here. Find her.
There's a trap! Locked. Well, I'm glad we made the save when we did. No, we don't unlock the door. That save might be just like our scouting party. Keep it giving them the bunk. Down there very much looks like a trap. Oh, there's something that occurred to me. I forgot to talk about Joe. Oh, I forgot to talk to Joe about nice people. Take about that. It was best conveyed, like, with voice. At the same time, is it really something that likes to be on the VOD channel?
Switching to combat mode.
Oh, that's bad.
Prejudice set to maximum. Systems failing, Master.
I know. I wasn't paying attention, 47. I'm sorry. Fuck. One more hit. There we go. However, you two will heal up. Find it a bit away now, 3HK. What if I could at least give you a melee weapon now? I want to give him. Oh, it's another gun. Okay, you can only equip guns. I know this place was never thriving, but still kind of sad to look at now. Like, this used to be something. I need the Sith Troopers. I'm just waiting for you to unsealed. Whoa!
Poison spreading through my body.
I thought there was a Sith guard just like, yeah. Turns out no, though. Oh, I don't like the look of that.
Systems failing, Master.
Alright, Visa, you keep out the attack. And when you're topped up, I will join in the attack, I guess. Why do you not look after yourself, Visas? Yeah, I know the answer. Give you the bong so that we don't have to worry about two at least, we just need to worry about the one. What do you mean it's locked? Alright then. Locked. The two kata are getting to be a major obstacle in our hunt for Sith holocorns. We've been trying to use our staff generator to sneak past them, but then some fool bumped into one of them wandering around and got himself eaten. That taste of flesh blood has driven the damn beast wild.
Yes, Master.
What happened to some of those jerks? Oh, okay. Been in that. $22. Isaac. Is no the answer? Because that's just a question. Yeah, well, I'd say no the answer to the question, because I can see situations where, like, that's a valid question. I.e. when you're talking about other questions, but still. Out. Funny. Oh, and that teacher thing is cooperative at that point, no? Oh. I think now's a good time they need to wind down. I'm curious how much the mod affects Korriban. Well, I'm about to find out. I found it live. Oh, it is Discord is live. Never got around to asking him how he was feeling after that random game night stream, and I feel bad about that. Anyway, got Trotsky doing Avowed, who is one of Wanda's crew, if I recall correctly. Lisa played Hogwarts. Una Wimple is ringing her sons, apparently. How's Angel is playing Stray Soul, I still don't know what that is. God is Droid Art, Kaiji is starting Dragon Quest. Yeah, look like he's starting Dragon Quest. Yeah, I have time to fuck about for 10 minutes before Kai goes live. Tinmo's playing. For one, Tim is not gonna know me anyway, but what is he playing? I have no clue. Tinmo's playing Warframe, and see like Jets got the cool looking Digimon out. What the hell? Is that? Well, that's 3 times faster. Blitz Greymon. You know what? That's going down. I'm curious. Hey, the list. Oh. Huh. According to Blade's AI thingy, I can't find many, like, 1-paragraph answers. The Sith Lord's restored content mod, which is what we're using, significantly enhances Korriban by adding HK-47's factory and restoring M478 as fully playable droid-inhabited planet. Was originally cut from the game without the mod. The player says only a brief stopover with pre-existing assets from KOTOR 1. Lacks the depth intended by developers. Okay, level cap's 33. Medical 5 enhancements. The mod has extra rooms to the Atreus Academy and fixes the ending sequence, which is described as a complete mess without these additions. Huh. Being restored lines for Malik, what? Huh. Might go down a rabbit hole on this one. I bet there's a Wikipedia page for the restored content mod. Hey, Kai's live. Let's go give Kai some love. One view, I deserve that. I deserve that a lot. Kai's a cool guy. Give him some love. Have fun, everybody.
In pursuit of the salesman and are accosted by Sylvando on the way out of the gate. Unable to bear the thought of the Dark One bringing despair to all and sundry, he insists on joining Bibi and his pals on their quest. With this new addition to their merry band in tow, they take off for Gondolia, where it seems Sylv has a ship they can use. Shame, welcome in. Burning the midnight oil, really? Up late? How are you? Do you mean you or do you mean me? Because yeah, sun's down, I'm down. Let's give you a quick shout. It's nice to see you. You were playing a Star Wars game tonight. I saw very, very briefly before starting. How did that go? Try that. There we go. Welcome in. We were just beginning. Very lucky timing. I believe we were just on our way to Gondolia? Is that the next town? Must be. Hopefully we can make that there tonight. Honestly, tonight's probably going to be a lot of walking, a lot of chatting as we get our sorry selves. Do we have our pep? Of course we don't. Who do we put there?
Wonder I should play this game.
No way. No
it looks
way,
so good, but all I know about it comes from Dojins.
Again, I guess she mostly heals us.
Anyway, give Kai some love. Have fun over there.
She mostly heals us.